All right, good afternoon. I'm going to share a couple of videos for area and perimeter. It is how we're going to be relating multiplication and division to real life scenarios. So for perimeter, we are looking for anything around the outside. So like if we are doing a fence or putting up a border or planning to create a pin, you're trying to look for the outside length. And to do this, so far, we've just been doing addition. There are formulas for a perimeter, but I didn't want to confuse the kids by having them see multiplication instead of addition. So, because especially when you get down here to the square, I've seen them confuse this for the area instead of multiplying one side times a side. I've seen them do 4 times the sides. Which actually gives them the perimeter. So just to be safe so far, we've really just focused on just finding the sum of all of those sides. So for like number 2, we know that this side is 24, so this side's also going to be 24. If this side is 6, then this side will also be 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the sum of all of these numbers. We're going to find 24 plus 24, which is 48. 6 plus 6, which is going to be 12. We're going to add those two numbers together, and we will get 60 yards all the way around the perimeter. And for our square, so the square does work as a 4 times S because you can do 4 times 15, which is the same as 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 repeated addition, because repeated addition and multiplication are the exact same thing. So regardless of how you were to look at this one, again, we would have gotten 60, and we would label that with centimeters. I am going to move on, and we're going to go ahead and stick lesson 2 in here as well. It is area. Excuse me. And for this, we're going to be doing length times width or base times height. Those are our formulas for area. For a square, this is where we're going to do side times side. So that's where it differs from perimeter, which was 4 times side. Now we're doing side times side. So I'm just going to start with the one that's the easiest for mental math, because we should know at this point that 9 times 9 is going to equal 81. And when we're labeling with our units of measurement for area, we're always going to put our unit squared. You can also write it as, meters squared or square meters. All of those are acceptable ways to write that answer. So just to look at number 2, I'm going to choose that one just so we can get a refresher quickly on area model multiplication. So I'm going to create my box. I'm going to break 82 down into expanded form. I'm going to break 117 also down to expanded form. I'm going to use those plus signs to cut my box into its little pieces. And then I'm going to be multiplying the number on the row times the number on the column. So using mental math, we're going to do 8 times 1, which is 8. And we have 1, 2, 3 zeros. 8 times 1, 8. 1, 2 zeros. 8 times 7, 56. 1 0. 1 times 2, 2. 1, 2 zeros. 2 times 10, 20. And 2 times 7 is 14. Now we're going to take all of those numbers, and we're going to find the sum of these partial products. So let's see, this row, we have 8,200. In this next row, we have 820. In the last row, we have 574. For a grand total of 9,594. Looking at our unit of measurement, wrong problem, up here, inches, 9,594 inches squared